The reason we lay hedges is pretty obvious. If we don't, they end up like this eventually. Gaps start to form, the gaps get bigger, and we're left with a row of little trees. But what happens to hedges when we've laid them? This is the hedge that was laid maybe 15 years ago. The fields have been grazed with sheep and cattle, and it's been trimmed once a year. It remains stock-proof, but it's starting to become a little bit gappy at the base. But it was laid properly to begin with, so it can be done again. This roadside hedge was laid perhaps 25 years ago. It hasn't been trimmed regularly or grazed. There are signs of the previous laying, but mainly we see just multiple stems, growing directly out of the ground, which are easily laid again. This is a hedge where most of the stems have been laid well, but some have been laid high. This happens quite a lot when people aren't trained. It's the quickest way of creating a barrier from hedging material. There are two main problems caused by this. It leads to large gaps at the base of the hedge, and it doesn't rejuvenate the stems, which is after all our main aim in laying the hedge. That way we'll get something like this, or like this, and we can manage the hedge on a continuous cycle.